welcome back to my kitchen and my channel. Hello for the first time, all that kind of stuff. How you doing? Hope you're alright. Do you remember when I posted a video about spaghetti? It was supposed to be a hack and it made me raging, and the lassies that made the video made me equally raging. Shut up, Linda. Shut up. Well, I watched another one of their videos and I was furious, but also very, very intrigued. Essentially, these two lassies make this big cinnamon roll mess in a slow cooker, right? I don't like slow cooker desserts. I've tried them before, they're awful. The ones I've tried are awful anyway. They never work for me, maybe I'm doing it wrong. And these lassies do hacks on things that are already easy, and it grinds my gears. For instance, the spaghetti video, they were like, oh, use marinara sauce and use spaghetti and then do all this other random shit and then stick it in the oven and it's a hack. Or, do you know what you could have done, Sally? You could have just boiled your pasta and fucked your sauce in it, and it would have taken less time, less effort, and it would have been tastier. This video is like a cinnamon roll slow cooker thing. It looks like the sweetest thing on earth, but they use canned cinnamon rolls. And I'm like, that's already a hack. Bro, just put cinnamon rolls in the oven and eat them. Don't do this shit. But anyway, we're going to do it, right? I'm not going to play the video in this video. I've written it all down, what I have to do, and I will link their video below, because the way they speak to each other winds me up. And that is my problem, and it's not their problem. It's entirely my own core hatred. Right, they use 3 cans of large cinnamon rolls. You don't get them in the UK. I actually don't know any other company other than Just Roll that do pre-made cinnamon rolls. So I've got like 7 packets of cinnamon rolls here, but we'll see how we get on. So cinnamon rolls, apples, and they make a custard covered in condensed milk and all this kind of stuff. Mega sweet. So we're going to just go in there, right? We need to peel and core our apples and chop them up. You can use slices, I imagine, but we're not going to use slices. We're just going to do chunks, because why not? It says 2 cups of apples. God knows how much apple that is. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just peel, cube, and then put in the cup as I go, so that I don't just peel apples that I don't need to peel. Honestly, like, nothing makes me angrier than the lassies, but also using cups, like, who cares? Like, why can't you just use a scale? Cube, cube, cube. Where's my cup? What does she want? 2 cups? Right. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So you're talking 2.5 apples? Boop, boop. Right, aye. So 2.5 apples. If anyone comes for me in the comments about how I peel things, you can suck it. See your wee peelers? I think I've got one sitting about somewhere. They're for beginners. To be fair, when I grew up, this is how my mum used to teach me how to peel things. She always peeled stuff with a knife. It didn't matter what it was, like carrots, tatties, fruit. We always, even cheese, this is how I cut cheese. It's just different folks, different strokes, innit? Right, so we'll fuck this apple out now, because we know how much apple we need now. Cool, we'll just put that to the side. We won't clean up because we are professionals. We'll use half this board for our cinnamon rolls. So what these lovely ladies do is they get their cinnamon rolls, open the can up, and then quarter their slices. So this can tells you to cut 6 slices. We'll do 5, because we've got enough. And what they do is they take 1 roll, cut it into 4, and then just layer the bottom of their slow cooker with the cinnamon rolls. My slow cooker's a lot smaller than theirs as well. I honestly don't know how much it's going to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to take 3 cans to fill the bottom of mine. So I've now lined the bottom of this slow cooker with cinnamon rolls. None of them are really overlapping. Maybe they should be a wee bit. Oh fuck, I'm going to watch that video, aren't I? Oh, Jesus.
And it's time for some cinnamon rolls. And we're going to bust out that slow cooker.
It's pretty packed when they've done it. I'll pack it in. That's them really just quite squished in there now. So then you need to take your cubed apples and create a layer. So we said that was like 1 cup, didn't we? Now there's nothing wrong obviously with the flavour combination of this. Flavour wise it's going to be fucking delicious, but it should be anyway, right? It's more so that the work I'm having to go to for like something that's supposed to be super easy. Put apples and tap it, spread them about, cool. I'll show you about that so far, like if I can. It's just, you probably can't see that because again, white balance is pish. We used 8.5 slices. This is obviously being recorded in January when everything has no calories as well. So it's really good for you, this one, this recipe. Also, if you're wondering what's in the oven, it is another video because I'm filming 2 videos today. Yeah. If you can't open it, all you have to do is raise it to the gods and then they'll open it for you. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to need to open another one. Oh! Right, pardon. Right, so I've used. Right, aye. So if you're from the UK and you have to get Just Roll, get 4 boxes. Which, by the way, if you're wondering, has 240 grams worth of dough in it. So I don't know if that helps you. I'm so weak. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, cool. So that's all pretty much packed in. I need to wash my hands now. My slow cooker is set to high, by the way. You have to set your slow cooker to high. Look at this mess. Let's just push this out of the camera shot. Yeah. Right, so now we need to make a custard jug. Cream, vanilla, eggs, cinnamon, all that kind of stuff. 2 pesky apples left in my cup. Right, tablespoon, I need a fork. So to make this custard, they have asked you to get 4 eggs, half a cup of cream, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and 1 of vanilla. So let's do the cream, half a cup. It has to be heavy cream, or if you're in the UK, double cream. Now I have to use my fucking spatula to get it out. See, look at all the tools I'm having to waste because Americans won't use scales. Sorry Americans, I know some of you do use scales. I'm just being angry and I shouldn't be lashing out at you, I'm really sorry. 4 eggs. Let's do the spoon bits first because they're annoying. They're annoying. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1 of vanilla. 1, 2. 1 teaspoon of vanille. Oh, that's quite a lot, never mind. Full eggs. So this is your custard, and then once you pour the custard on this mess, you then pour a whole tin of condensed milk on the mess. So you've got all that cinnamon sugar, you've got all that vanilla, you get the sweetness of the apples, and then on top of that you also have a whole tin of condensed milk, which by the way is the sweetest fucking thing on earth.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
I don't understand how that's a custard. Okay. I'm going to put more cream in it because I'm scared. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, because you can just see me transferring stuff. So I'm going to move the camera and show you what I've done. Right. So this is the mess we've made. Fantastic. Lovely. So this is the cinnamon roll mess. Right. This jargon here. So then this is the custard I've made with the extra splash of cream in it. So they want you just to pour it over the joint, and they describe it as it's bath time. That makes me cringe. So then you need to find your condensed milk through the mess you've made, and then they want you to pour a full tin of condensed milk out of this. Bizarre, absolutely bizarre. But I'll do it for the sake of seeing whether or not these lassies on TikTok are on crack. All they do, honest to God, is pour it on. Now, does this look like diabetes? Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yes, it does. Is this going to be the sweetest thing on fucking earth? Yes! Yes, it is. I just don't know how I feel about it, man. Well, I do know how I feel about it, but... So now you can't see a thing past all the condensed milk. So apparently all you do now is put a lid on and leave it for 3 to 4 hours.
You know, make it all nice and ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey. Right, that's enough. This is it. So this is now going to go back up here. Oh, fuck. It will sit there and be disgusting for the next 3 to 4 hours, and then I'll come back and we'll try it. Honestly, it's just swimming. It's just absolutely swimming and stuff. I just don't understand how it's supposed to be any good. Oh well, we can only try. So I'll see you in like 4 hours. I'm going to clean up this mess now. Bye. Hello. It is 10:30 at night. I have been out. When I stopped filming, it was about 5. I left, went to go pick up my friends. We went to a place, I'm not going to tell you where. We went shopping and bought myself some flowers. How nice, Marks and Spencer's. Anyway, this has been on long enough. It's off now. I actually came home, turned it off, dropped her off, then came back so that it had the right amount of time. Honestly, it was 4.5 hours. So the next part is all they do is they put icing on it. So I'm going to put my specs on. I don't have my specs on now because they annoy me when I'm wearing a mask. So I just took them off. So give me a second so I can see and then we'll continue. Right, I need to get a bowl for this icing. I'm just going to use the icing that came with the actual like cinnamon rolls, because why not? We don't like waste, okay? So I've got a bowl and I'm just going to pour all 4 of these in here, and then we're going to pour it on top of it as they do in the video. So actually what I'll do is I'll move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. We'll put my tulips in, shall we? £5. This is what it looks like right now. It looks alright. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. Actually, it smells a wee bit like bananas. I mean, it's one big mess, but anyway, we'll put that back on. Here's my icing, again, white balance. What can I say? I don't know how to fix it because no one ever taught me how to use my camera. And that's not the excuse. I should learn. I should actually just learn, but there you go. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. What icing's kind of like spinach, where it just sort of dissolves into nothing when you do stuff with it. And I'm using a Sadie spoon because the metal spoons in these bowls just scrape my bowls, and I'm not for that life. I'm in two minds whether or not just to keep the icing super thick like that, because that's hot, so it should just actually melt. So I'm happy with that consistency. Yeah, that'll do. All they do is they pour the icing pretty much all over it. How annoying is it that lid's just rocking back and forward? See, if I had a third hand, I would absolutely use it to stop that from happening. I can only do this so evenly, that's what I'm looking for. Why does this smell like bananas? I've never made monkey bread, that stuff that's like cinnamon balls of dough. I assume that would work in the slow cooker. Maybe that's what this is supposed to be. Like a variation of monkey bread. Anyway, here we have this fucking thing. Will we just get a spoon and try and spoon some out and try it? May as well. Do I want to dirty another bowl? No, I'm just gonna use my icing bowl. Why not? Right, okay, so I'm scared. Right, so let's dig like a full bit out so we can see what it looks like. Whew. I mean, do you see that? It's definitely like layered. This is it in the bowl. Obviously we put it in layers, but oh, it's steamy. Yeah. I mean, it does not look nice, but we can only try it. Let's try it. Ew! Oh god, it's like, it looks like all the custard stuff like sank to the bottom and like jellified itself. Wait, I need to show you this. I need to show you this. Oh. This is weird. Oh, it's burning. But like, that's my phone. That's the custard. This may be a better bit. See how that looks like jelly? It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It turned to like a scrambled egg consistency. Tell me you see that. Right, anyway, let's try it, I suppose. I mean, I won't lie, I'm not super looking forward to eating that jelly shit. But that's the piece I'm trying. Can't guarantee I'm going to eat all of it, but that bit just tastes like cinnamon roll. I mean, it just tastes like spongy cinnamon roll. I don't know where the apples went. There's a bit of apple. The apple just turned to mush. It really adds nothing flavour wise. They recommended using Granny Smith's. I used that, but I don't think it's sharp enough. I think you need a sharper apple. Yeah, it's actually really bland. It's a really bland pudding. I just had a bit there with apple in it, and it's super bland. There's like not really much flavour to it. This is all the custard stuff. I don't know, it's not focusing on it. Just fucking focus on this shitty custard. There you go. So that's all the burnt in custard at the bottom. So let's try and eat some of that garbage. So that's horrible. That's truly disgusting. It's like egg. I like egg, but not really in my cinnamon rolls. Yeah, I can't eat it anymore. I gave that a good bash. It was all ingredients that I thought I would like. That I know I do like, in fact. Coke, if you don't mind sponsoring me, that'd be great. It's all stuff that I knew I'd like. I had to take the taste away, sorry. Yeah, it's shite. If I wanted a cinnamony appley thing, I would make like apple crumble with cinnamon crunch. If I wanted a cinnamon roll thing, I'd make cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls need to have the pastry crunch, the crispy pastry for me. That is just a cinnamon dough at this point with eggy custard that just wasn't right. I mean, they definitely just mixed that shit together and poured it in. They didn't make a custard and then pour in the custard, they just poured in custard ingredients. So I don't know if maybe pouring an actual custard would maybe work. Even like just like a tinned custard. If you want to make like a bread and butter pudding kind of idea, I'd maybe have put in loads of thin slices of that dough and then put in like ambrosia custard even. Sorry, it's so disgusting, I keep like hanging in my face. It's a waste of ingredients. It's not a hack, it's not delicious. I don't recommend this, I don't. And yes, I am biased because I don't like the videos that these two creators make. It's just not my style of video, but that doesn't make me biased against what I physically made. I just don't think that I like the recipe. And as silly as I am about how I don't like those videos, it's nothing against the women. The women are probably lovely. I just don't like their content and I just don't like the recipes. But it's definitely worth trying. I'm not gonna sit here and go, that's shite, and then never try it. I have to try it first because you need to be fair. So anyway, that's my opinion. Try it for yourself, why not? It'll only cost you £5 million, that won't really. I mean, sometimes those things, those like cinnamon rolls on special in the supermarket, I didn't get them in special, I got them at Christmas, they were expensive, so they were maybe like £4 per tube. You could make your own, I suppose, but just fucking eat cinnamon rolls. Keeps repeating on me because it's so right. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks very much for coming to watch me make this monstrosity. I hope to see you again. And I've got merch. If you want to buy that, I don't know. Oh, I've got new merch coming as well actually, I'm very excited about it. It's really cool, I really like it. See you later, bye!